Smith, and I'm doing your horoscopes for September, captivating Capricorn. Well, it's a pretty exciting time for you this month, Capricorn. You could feel very inspired in many ways. You know, you're a very grounded and practical type of person normally, but you know, sometimes you're just looking for that little bit more of excitement, and this month, September, could bring you some fun opportunities. It's a big month. There's 2 eclipses. There's a new moon, and Mercury, our old friend, is retrograde and turns direct on the 23rd. The other thing that's happening is Jupiter, the big planet, is changing sign and moving into Libra. Okay, so this only comes around every 12 years, so it'll be from the 10th of the month until the 10th of October next year, 2017. So what it means for you, you're not a Libran, but it does have some influences on you because it's moving into your 10th house. And the 10th house highlights expansion in your career. So you could find that you've got new career opportunities, you know, you're looking at new projects, somebody, you know, offers you a promotion or something along those lines, but it's a great time to expand anything to do with work. And authority figures and social status and reputation could also be affected, and there will be growth in those areas. So you might find in your current job that authority figures are looking at you, your boss is looking at what you're doing and thinking, she's pretty savvy, that girl, she's pretty savvy, and so they're going to offer you a promotion. That's kind of the thing that happens. Okay, now the first eclipse occurs on the 1st of September, and it's what's known as a solar eclipse. This is in your 9th house. The 9th house rules higher learning, philosophy and legal issues. So higher learning is basically probably secondary school and university, and you might find, or it could be even construed as perhaps some spiritual learning at a much higher level. And you might find that you're thinking about doing a course, and also travel is connected with this. You could meet new people with foreign connections around this time, or you could be connected to the law in some way. Any legal issues that you have, you know, could come up and bring some parking fines and speeding tickets. I'm just getting parking fines and speeding tickets. You need to be extra careful because there'll be some upheaval around that in the beginning of the month. But then, you know, time passes and the air clears and you're in a new position, and you know, these things change. So don't get in a fluster. Just be aware at the beginning of the month that these things could come up. It's time, you know, time to change yourself, time to reinvent yourself like Madonna. And, you know, when you reinvent yourself, other people around you don't always like it because basically they've got to put energy into relating to you, and they don't know how to relate to you because you're changing. So they have to change themselves. So, you know, as you change, all the people around you will change as well. So it's a growth period for you. So stick to your guns, basically. Between the 9th and 13th of the month, there's a hard aspect between Venus and Pluto and Neptune. You need to be especially careful in relationships here. It's a big shake-up, so just heed that warning. Again, there will be change, resistance, and then finally release, and then that situation will clear. On the 16th of the month, bang, there it goes again, another eclipse, but this time it's a lunar eclipse. And that's in your third house, the house of friends, communications, siblings, neighbours, and short trips around your home. These things will be highlighted. You might find yourself joining local networks like community groups and that sort of thing, and meeting new people. It's like somebody moves in next door. You know, be proactive and take a packet of chips or plate of scones or something. Take something around and just go and say hello. I know people in the cities don't do that very much, but that would be an excellent time around the 16th mid-month to go and meet your neighbours. If you don't know your neighbours, go and meet your neighbours. Okay, there's a new moon at the end of the month, and it's a great time for new projects and new beginnings for you. Now, captivating Capricorn, Mercury is retrograde until the 23rd of the month. So please be careful with contracts and big purchases, because sometimes things get mucked up during this time, and you may have to go back and revisit conditions or contracts agreements that you've made with people. Communications get mucked up. After the 23rd, then you realise, there's been a misunderstanding, and then you can, fix that and then move on. There are various other influences around you this month, Capricorn, including Venus going into your 11th house. That is the house of relationships, groups, friends, and hopes and dreams. So this is a beautiful time. Venus is a beautiful planet, and it's all about love and appreciation of the arts and beautiful things, basically. So you're going to have a beautiful time with your friends, and hopes and dreams will be particularly inspiring at that time. So 11th house also governs stepchildren, foster children, and adopted children. So you might find your relationships, with any stepchildren or foster children, you might find them enhanced at this time, and misunderstandings have been sorted out, and you're actually getting on really well together. End of the month, Mars comes into your first house, which that happens on the 28th, in fact. This will make you feel energized, like an ever-ready bunny, and you're ready to run out and do things. It's a good time to focus on personal habits and personal things such as exercise, because you will have, more energy with Mars there. So because it's in your first house, that's all about you. That's all about your identity. So you might also reinvent your identity, or you might buy some new clothes, or you might buy a new wallet, or a new handbag, because often wallets and handbags go with identity. They're symbols of our identity. If you're going to buy a new wallet, I always buy a red wallet, or red or green, but red I like because it attracts money. So people say the same about green as well. But I've had a red wallet since I was 12 years old, in fact. So you might become more aware around that time of the fullness of your real self. You'll be more certain of yourself, more confident about who you are and what you want in life. You might also have memories of your childhood coming up, and you'll deal with whatever comes up, of course. The 30th, you have a new moon, and it's in your 10th house, the house of reputation and social status and authority figures. And there's new beginnings around that, so a great time to start a new project. And, if you're writing, for example, you might start blogging online and getting more online savvy. So mixed month for you, with some personal challenges around your own belief systems and some upheaval around legal issues or foreign connections perhaps. But, these things clear, and as the month proceeds, you'll find things easier. It's been great reading for you. If you find that you're having difficulties with any of these issues coming up or these influences, please give us a call at absolutesoulsecrets.com. We have people there waiting, psychics waiting 24/7 to accept your call. We would love to hear from you. Alternatively, catch us on Facebook. We've got, we're very proactive on social media. So thanks again, and have a wonderful month. Bye for now.